Welcome back to Mind Trick Media. Today's going to be a doozy. So we just wanted to do something like this was a video idea I kind of mentioned a while ago, and it's very dumb. Just gonna preface that. So this could be like not a 3-part, but there's gonna be 3 sections of this video, which I mean we typically do anyways. But so we're gonna do the section we're about to start, then we're gonna do a section about Funko Pops, and then we're gonna do a section about some news. So the first section, and this is the dumb part, we're gonna do like dad stand-up jokes, and they're gonna be awful. So get ready, and we're gonna try to go at a pace that the other person can try to answer, unless the punchline is just part of the joke.
Oh, you want to try to answer?
I mean, kind.
I don't want to answer.
Don't answer, but like we're gonna give some time. But what I was gonna say is, you try to put answers in the comments and like, don't cheat.
Most of mine are kind of like.
Do you want me to start, or do you want to start?
I don't care. I can go.
Okay, go.
So for my first one, how does Wicket get around Endor?
I know the answer.
Ewoks.
All right. My first one. What is Admiral Akbar's favorite type of music?
I wrote this one down.
It's trap music.
Shit, I had that one.
His platinum album was called It's a Trap. Oh, God.
Okay. What do you call Chewbacca when he has chocolate stuck in his hair?
I have something written. So, well, no, actually, I deleted that one, so that's good. I know the answer.
Chocolate chip Wookiee.
The one I had was what do you call what is it? What do you call a Wookiee cookie that you made gluten-free? Or like, oh no, I fucked up the joke. It was like, what is wrong with a Wookiee cookie that's gluten-free? And the answer is, it's chewy. Which I don't understand. Like, chewy cookies like are not bad. But,
Yeah.
All right, for my next one. Why couldn't Luke find love? He was looking in all the wrong places. This is the dumbest thing we've ever done.
I don't know. You took another one of mine.
I told you that we were gonna write a bunch of the same ones.
Okay. Is BB hungry? No, BB-8.
That sucks. Did you know in the movies that R2-D2 loves to curse? Like, I mean, dude, they had to bleep out all of his lines.
I did not have that one. That was a good one. How do Ewoks communicate over long distances? With Ewokkie-talkies.
Is that the one you were laughing about, Art? I actually like that one a lot. Ewokkie-talkies. Oh, shit. So I don't know about you, but I love my birthday. And every year for my birthday, I ask my wife to dress up as a bounty hunter from Star Wars. I guess you could say I have a Boba fetish. That sucked. I'm so sorry. I still could get it with the Ewokkie-talkies.
Luke and Obi-Wan. I can't even say it. It's just so stupid because it starts out and you're like, what the hell? Luke and Obi-Wan walk into a Chinese restaurant.
What do they order? I can't even.
This is so stupid because it just starts out and you're like, what the hell is he going to say? And then it's just 10 minutes into the meal, Luke's still having trouble with the chopsticks, dropping food everywhere. Obi-Wan finally snaps and says, use the forks, Luke.
That fucking sucks. Oh, dude. Okay. What was General Grievous's favorite band? Weezer. Oh, shit.
What did Yoda ride as a kid? A do cycle because there is no try.
Oh my god. I don't want to read this one. This one sucks. I forgot I wrote this and it's terrible. What do you get if you mix a bounty hunter with a tropical fruit? A mango fett.
As soon as you like made the M sound, I already knew what it was gonna be, but I had no idea until you said it.
Fuck.
What droid always takes the long way around? R2 detour.
Cut the camera, dude. R2 detour. Oh my god. Why did Chewbacca get sent back down to play in the minor leagues? He was making too many Wookiee mistakes. That one sucked.
I only have one left because you stole two of mine.
I have a couple, so we're good.
What sound do Yoda's sheep make?
Sheep?
Sheep. Dagobah.
What the fuck? I legit was like, what dumbass like Yoda line is this gonna be? Dagobah. The way you were, that was good, like, not presentation. That was good, like, punchline. The way you did
My
it.
neck like hurts from laughing so hard.
Oh, dude. My nose is running.
I'm so glad you didn't have that one.
Darth Vader pulls Luke aside and whispers, "I know what you got for Christmas." Luke says, "But how?" Vader says, "Because I felt your presence." Oh, dude. This was the dumbest thing we've ever done. What's a Jedi's favorite cereal? Jedi mind tricks. Tricks are a good cereal. Dude, why haven't they made a Star Wars Tricks?
Because it'd be like green and purple and nobody
I know, but you could have like a little holocron fruit. You could have like a little light. I don't know. I think it'd be fun. What happens when Jar Jar gets a bug in his eye? Jar Jar blinks. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit. I got two more.
What the fuck? I thought
I don't know how many I had. They were just
clearly
there.
not 10.
What's a baseball player's least favorite Star Wars movie? The Empire Strikes Back. All right, this is my final one. Seal the show. Do you know what the internal temperature of a tauntaun is? It's lukewarm. Oh. Snap.
Jesus.
That was fucking awful. Honestly, you had some good ones. Like some really good. The fucking Ewok talkie one.
Ewok talkie, the
Dagobah.
fucking stupid.
Oh shit.
So yeah, I was watching a TikTok. I was actually on the way here, which is probably not safe, but whatever. Watching a TikTok on the way here, and it was a dad joke thing, and I was like, oh, let's do a Star Wars dad joke video.
I brought this idea up a while ago.
You just had like
And
a
I named
stand-up
some,
idea.
and they were bad.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to transition. So, I don't know if you guys know, but they yell at me a lot. I have a couple Funkos.
A couple.
I have a couple.
He is 1,000.
No, I don't. I have 100 and change.
You should
Not
count.
a lot.
You should count so we know.
I don't want to. So I have been collecting Funkos. I try to get ones of like every character, maybe different iterations of characters, and then like some fun ones. Like for example,
You have 72 right there at least.
I have like a Yoda with his Dagobah hut. That one's a pretty cool one. I have like a Jabba's palace.
You mean his Dagobah? Okay, I'll stop.
I was really excited. They just came out with a new Mace Windu one with his hand cut off and like lightning all around him when he gets thrown out the window. I have a Han Solo in Carbonite. Like I got there's some pretty cool ones, and there's definitely so much more I could have one day. So I thought it'd be a cool idea to come up and basically, I don't know how we're gonna do this. You're gonna give me the thumbs up, thumbs down, or rank Funko ideas that I have of ones.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure none of these are real.
I wasn't involved with this list because I don't have. I have 6.
Yeah. So I had some ideas. You're gonna give me. You can do however you want. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Yes, no, maybe so. Whatever. So a Funko I really want, especially because of news that we got, and he's just one of my favorite bounty hunters. I think an Embo Funko would be really cool. And so I actually have a set that's like the Empire Strikes Back scene where he's like trying to hire a bounty hunter, and he's got an IG unit, Boss, Boba. It has all of them, and it's like a connector pop where they all come together, and I love that Funko. But like, dude, Embo, I feel like Embos would be so cool.
I think it's interesting that we don't have Embo because like I feel like a lot of people actually like Embo.
I mean, I know I do. That
Right.
might be my favorite bounty hunter.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I think I don't know how they don't have one.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And dude, they could have multiple iterations. Like we kind of talked about, like you could just have an Embo one, and then you could have one where he's like surfing on his helmet.
yeah.
Like I feel like it'd be fucking awesome. So, how are we doing a yes no?
I guess it's yes or no.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do it like America's Got Talent. There, you got a yes from me. That's 4 yeses. All right, so my next one. A Darth Bane Funko. And I don't know what I want, because we could have his armor plate one. We could have like his his Sith Academy one. Like I don't know what it would be.
It's an interesting idea because the only canon things about Darth Bane is what we see him look like in the Clone Wars, which is like a skeleton version of him. So who even knows really? What we have that he created the rule of 2, and that's it. So that's the only canon. That's the only canon stuff with Darth Bane. So it's like we do have like Star Killer Funko Pops. It's like obviously
just now.
Legends.
Like they just
Right.
came out with one.
So it's like
it's sick.
What kind of Funko Pop would you get? Would you get like a canonized version of it, or would you get like an idea based on the book, or like what's on like the covers? You know what I mean?
See, I would really want one where he has his like curved hilt out. So I feel like a one with his like, what were those things called? The battle armor, like sucky thingies. I forget what they're called.
I forget
but
what
they're
they're
like those
called, too.
parasites.
Yeah. I just don't know what they would do with it. I mean, I'm all for it. I love Bane. Bane's one of my favorite. I think he's one of the coolest characters. I think his story's phenomenal. If you ever read the book series is the best book series I've ever read, which is like the only book series I've ever read. But
I was like, that's not a comp. I would say
Yeah.
it's the best. Well, you haven't finished the Thrawn trilogy yet.
that's true.
I still think the Bane one's better, but
Probably a hot
the
take.
Thrawn trilogy is, at least the one we read, is polarizing because, like, you didn't finish the first book. Like, the first book's the worst book, like, by far.
Yeah, tell me about it. That's why I haven't finished it.
I don't know. All right, next.
well-
Go ahead.
So, I mean, I don't really know what it would look like, but I mean, I'm for it. I love Bane, so yeah. I'm
Dude, I
for
feel like it's weird because, like, obviously we have the video games and short stories and all that stuff. But, like, we have Nihilus, we have Revan, we have Malik,
Well, the problem
we have Malgus. We have all these Darth Trail. Like, we have all these people. But then, like, I feel like they avoid Bane a lot.
It's because they're in different time periods.
I mean, yeah, but still, like, they're going out of their way to get those, which a lot of those people are from a video game. But, like, even when they, like, GameStop does, like, those statues, and they have a Malgus one, they have a Nihilus one, they have a Revan one, and I'm just like, I feel like Bane is definitely missing from that group.
Yeah.
When you think of, like, the big guys from that time, you think of those, like, 4 guys.
Yeah. I don't know. But, yeah, I'm for it. I love Bane. Go read his book series. We might cover it one day. We'll see.
Yeah, that'll be long as shit.
The only problem with covering that is, like, the first book is, like, 3 fucking parts. We're going to have to make it 3 parts. So it's going to be,
3 fucking books.
Yeah. The first book is so long and so intricate and so much shit that happens in that first book.
I think we should just do a read-along.
A read-along?
Yeah, we'll just read it to them.
I don't know about that.
Story time.
We could just sit here on the podcast for 14 hours straight and listen to the audiobook.
I don't think we'd have to get some permissions. But, all right. I'm assuming that was a yes.
Yeah.
So next, so they started to do more like how do I put that? Like in motion Funkos. So like they're like screen like on the big screen Funkos. So they have like stuff happening in them. Mm-hmm. So like I have one up here that's like a Vader versus Luke one. I think it'd be cool if we got a scene where Vader was holding Palpatine, like being electrocuted, and was like throwing him into the shaft. I feel like that'd be a cool Funko.
I just added one that's probably not on your list, so I'm going to say it. It also involves Vader. When Kanan and Ezra throw the TIE fighter at him, and then he lifts that bitch up. That'd be kind of cool.
Like he's just lifting
a broken TIE fighter.
That would have to be fucking a big Funko.
That'd be fucking sick, though. I like your idea, too. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, that's fucking
Give it
cool.
a yes? All right. Next, and you mentioned this one, I think a cool Funko would be a Senate pod and Yoda and Palpatine fighting across the Senate pod.
Right, I mean, like
that would be fucking sick.
Like same theme with it, or even like the lightning, just the lightning versus like the lightsaber
scene.
fight. Yeah.
Or that too, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think it'd be sick.
That's another good one. I don't have this one, but when Yoda catches Dooku's lightning would be cool. So yes.
Yeah, I doubt there's gonna be a no.
All right. So this one, I don't know what it would be because I'm kind of in between. But I feel like there should be a Mortis Gods one, and there might be one when Ahsoka comes out.
Right.
But like, I feel like even a safe bet one would be like the mural one.
Mm-hmm.
Like they could have like that. It
or
almost
like,
would be like an Ezra pop.
Or just individual versions of them. I mean. We have them in the Clone Wars. We know what they look like, so it's like...
Yeah, they could do it in like a 3-pop bundle.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool.
Or like a collector's, like the series like they have with all the Funkos. Like you look at the back of it, it's like, oh, these are part of the collection. Yeah. Just have a collection of the Mortis Gods.
Like I bought the Force Ghost ones, and those came in a 3-pop bundle.
Oh, okay.
So like they do 3-pop bundles. It'd probably like... That's the thing though, is like Funko doesn't really change the prices for things. So like it would just be like a $35 set. Steal. But yeah, so I knew you would like that one too. So this one I think is interesting, and I don't know how it would work, but I think one of R2D2 on a platform with like, it would be, so like sometimes they have like in action ones where they put a piece of like clear plastic to show that something's like moving. I think one of R2D2 and like Luke's lightsaber shooting out of him, and there'd be like a little trail, and there would be like a lightsaber above R2D2's head would be like a cool one.
I don't know.
Not about that one?
That's the only one that's been like a stretch for me. I just think it would look weird.
Well, I mean,
you might be able to get like R2 with the lightsaber like sticking out.
I think that both of those like are just one.
I don't know about like it shot out. I don't think that would like look very good. It'd also be like kind of clunky.
Yeah.
So I mean, just like it's not a like the idea of just him like having the lightsaber. I think would be cool.
Yeah, like I have
like
one
when it
over
shows
here.
it right before he shoots it out.
I have one over here that's like Luke training with one of the training balls, and obviously they can't make it float, so they just have like a plastic piece that holds it.
Yeah, but I just feel like with the lightsaber, since it has to be above R2, that would just look kind of weird. Since that's like just like
maybe they could have one
on
where
the
you could see the full
holding
lightsaber, but it's just barely popped out of him, and there would just be like a back piece, so you couldn't even see it.
Yeah.
If you like, unless you like looked at it,
Right.
but. So is that the first like no?
I mean, I wouldn't say no. I think we can evolve from the idea from it though.
Okay.
To make it a little better, but
to my knowledge, there isn't one of these. But I think a one where it's like a Satele one, where she's holding out her lightsaber, would be a cool one. I don't think there is a Satele. We have a Bastila one, but I don't think there's a Satele Funko. And if there is, someone send me a link. I feel like she's coming around as a character that people know more too. Like, I feel like that's the issue with Bane. Like, the video game really set Revan, Sion, and, like, Malik, like, up on a pedestal. And, like, I feel like we just... And it's weird, though, because, like, I feel like Malgus is there, too. Traya was in the game. I don't know if Malgus was. I feel like he might have. But, like, dude, Bane just needs something. We should make a Bane video game.
Yeah.
Tales of Darth Bane.
Dude, Bane's story is so good, dude. It really is.
Dude, it's like all the stuff that I was like everything that we've said about Sith, even in our era of Star Wars, like the Clone Wars era into the Rebellion era, like I feel like there's still like the closest we've ever gotten to some of the shit that Bane does is like Kylo looking for like Sith holocrons and stuff.
Yeah.
But like Bane does that multiple. Like part of his story is him collecting like ancient Sith knowledge, and he's an ancient Sith.
Yeah.
Like, that's how crazy old they are.
Dude, Bane's fucking... goddamn. I want to just reread the series. Is that
Take
the last
notes
one?
when you do it. I have, like, 4 more.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what character... Was that a yes?
What was it again? Oh, yeah. I have an idea. I don't know if it's on your list, and I don't know if it's real. I feel like it could be. But from the Kenobi series where Obi-Wan, like, cracks his mask, do they have that? Do they?
The one all the way down the bottom.
Okay.
He has like a crack.
I was
mask.
looking over there trying to find it, and I couldn't find it. I was like, I feel like they have that. I think it. Yeah.
That's when he's like still ready to fight.
Yeah.
I do think a cool one that you're saying that though is their face off where it's like the in the dark scene and it's them like facing off. Like I feel like that'd be a cool.
Do they have an Obi-Wan one where he has like his signature stance?
Like his like.
Yeah. That'd be cool too.
I don't know if they have like a one where he like legit is using that stance.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Because I have like a Clone Wars armor Obi-Wan, and then I have like Obi-Wan Kenobi series ones. Honestly, the Obi-Wan Funkos are kind of like not it. Like they don't have like great ones.
You were talking about the Force Ghost one. The Force Ghost Obi-Wan looks weird as hell.
Well, because it's like Alec Guinness Force Ghost.
I mean, I don't think it's necessarily just that, but like it just looks weird.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Next. I don't know which one they would do. I think both would be cool. But either Luke or Vader in like a giant Bacta tank. I don't think they have a Bacta tank one. And like I feel like that'd be a cool like up and down Funko, and it would be like that nice like green liquid to it. Like, I feel like that'd be cool as fuck. They definitely could do more people. Like, I mean, Boba Fett's in a Bacta tank. Like, they definitely do a lot of people, but they don't have a Bacta tank one.
Obi-Wan's in a Bacta tank in the Kenobi series, where he's having like flashbacks.
The Kenobi series?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it in the Boba Fett show?
I said Obi-Wan's in the Bacta tank.
I guess he is in a Bacta.
It's like right after he gets caught on fire.
Yeah. Yes or no?
Yeah, I think it'd be cool.
You came up with this one actually. The Vader picking up Ahsoka's lightsaber in the snow.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be a cool scene.
I think it'd be cool.
They could have it could be like a more of a bigger Funko, and you could see like the Clone Wars helmets. Because they have an Ahsoka one where she has like her staff, like from the end of like Rebels.
Okay.
I think they have a Funko of that. But I don't think they have a Funko of that. Of like that scene.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool.
Just him with the blue lightsaber.
He mentioned one that I don't know how they would do, but I think it would be cool. Is like somehow they make maybe it would be like a connector Funko or a series of Funkos where it's like Anakin, and then we see the like smoke, and then we see Vader. And then we see Vader walk out, and then we see the smoke, and it comes back to Anakin from the Ahsoka series. I don't know how they would do that,
Yeah.
but that made me think of another one. Is if they have the one Tatooine poster from the first movie where it's young Anakin walking and there's just a shadow of Vader. I think that'd be cool. So obviously, I'm assuming yes because you came up with that one. I have two more. One's an honorable mention. You want the honorable mention first, or
I guess, yeah.
Dave Filoni, just him and or George Lucas just in their characters, which Dave Filoni would just be a fucking Funko.
I think Dave Filoni would be kind of cool. He got his hat. That'd be funny.
But seriously, the last one. I think because they're starting to do these ones where like they ride. Obi-Wan's on an Eopie. I think that's what those are called. Opies or Eopies. I think that's what they're called. We got one where Grogu's with a Rancor. I think a good one would be Obi-Wan on his Varactyl.
Okay.
I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
And you could even do it as like an up and down Funko when he's like climbing up the rock face in the third movie.
Nah, I don't know. I think it should be just down.
Yeah, I think there could be a cool one. And then maybe another one. We could have a General Grievous in his little like circle pod weird thing.
Yeah, the weird spider like thing that he was driving. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. So that was kind of just a list of like a couple, 10, 12, whatever. Yeah, dude, I love Funko Pops. Like I do and I don't because like they're expensive and I just keep wanting to buy them.
Yeah, I have.
I have some still in boxes that I'm waiting to put up.
I literally have like 6.
Yeah.
But so anyways, to pivot to the last thing, just to talk about because we've talked about it 17 times because they keep changing it. So I was just scrolling on Instagram while we were sitting here, and I see this thing about the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. It says Lucasfilm reportedly plans to make The Mandalorian and Grogu the first installment in a potential trilogy. It depends on how well the film does. So what the hell are we doing? Is it a trilogy? Is it a single movie? Are we having seasons after it? What the hell's going on? Dude, Heir to the Empire keeps getting further away.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't think they have an idea. They're trying to get through this, like, are we going to transition? Is Kathleen Kennedy going to step down? Or is this going to do good? Is that good?
It's such
you shouldn't be basing your next shit on if, like, unless it's like, okay, I understand if the Mandalorian Grogu movie does bad, obviously you're not going to make a trilogy. But, like, you shouldn't be like, man, if this does bad, we're just not going to make that.
Right. Like, why are we also just planning for shit to be bad?
Yeah, dude, you're immediately going into it negative.
Yeah. So I'm like, everything's just negative. And it's like we're at such a weird spot in Star Wars where Andor's over now and we kind of don't have much until Ahsoka, which we have Visions, but like I feel like a lot of people don't care about Visions. I think it's
because like some of it's good and some of it's ass.
I think it's intriguing enough to me to watch it that I'm like excited.
Yeah, I'm not gonna not watch it.
Right, and I'm
kind of like Resistance.
It's intriguing enough that I'm excited for it, but it's like that's like it. Then we have like books that we've talked about that's coming out, but it's like we don't have any like shows or movies or anything for a while.
Getting, like, pushed back. Like the closest I think we are to something is like
it's Ahsoka.
And that maybe next year.
I think it's supposed to be spring of next year. When's the Mandalorian? That's coming out in May, so I guess that couldn't be spring. They wouldn't come out with them at the same time.
I thought Mandalorian was 26.
No, I think it's actually 26. So maybe that is.
The Grogu movie is 26 now.
Yeah,
I think it was 27.
I think it's May something of 26.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Google.
May 20th, 2026. That might be the first thing next in the timeline.
Mind. So Ahsoka maybe next October.
Yeah, they're not going to come out with them at the same time. So if
they also like, I know we've talked about it multiple times. They just given up on we're going to do one thing per year. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And like if it's one movie, one show, perfect. I get that. But
I don't understand how you have people working on different projects and then just like just can't come out with stuff. Like, why is it taking so long why do we have to push?
And like, dude, if there's a legitimate issue, like if it's like we need to do reshoots, but they're literally like, I feel like they're still at the drawing board and be like, yeah, we just can't yet. Like, people are getting fucking old. Like, especially Ewan and Hayden, they're fucking old.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Thank God Ahsoka's filming already. Like, Jesus Christ.
I don't know how old Rosario Dawson is. I don't think she's that old.
I don't know. Her and Hayden.
She doesn't look old for damn sure.
No, she's got to be the same age as Hayden. They were in acting school together. Like when they were both teenagers.
She looks way better than he does.
Well,
he's getting fucking old.
He also like smokes and shit like that. So,
which is So weird.
I think he looks really good for a fucking probably.
Obi-Wan didn't tell him to not buy the death sticks.
But for him being like probably a heavy smoker, I can imagine, and all the shit that he went through, like with how bad his career fell off after Star Wars, like he looks a lot better than I feel like he could. Granted, there is pictures of him. You can look it up with him just walking the streets, and he looks like he's kind of homeless. But
he just became like I don't need to keep an appearance.
Yeah. Like the fact that he looks the way he looks is like fantastic, comparatively speaking.
Well,
I
I
feel like
fantastic.
I think fantastic compared to how it could.
I mean,
be.
he looks 40. He is 40.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure they're roughly the same age or close to it. They were in acting school together when they were kids. Because that was like the full circle moment. That was a huge thing when they had the full circle moment where they were like interviewing or at Celebration after Ahsoka came out, and she was like talking about it or whatever.
I mean, it's the same thing with like young Ahsoka too. Like the longer they wait, though, I mean, she's a teenager or young adult. Like she's just gonna look older and older, quicker and quicker.
Yeah. They're already filming it though, so it's like okay, it might be one of the last appearances we see with like Hayden and stuff like that. But if he's gonna like play a huge role in season 2, maybe a huge role in Heir to the Empire, like we need to start rolling with this shit because like Heir to the Empire can't come out in 2040 with Ewan and fucking and maybe Ewan wouldn't be in there probably, but with Hayden Christensen and shit, like dude, you can't come out in 2040. So yeah, I don't know, but who fucking knows what's happening with this
We would
shit.
love to be a news outlet that had actual news other than we don't know.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. It's like it's something like with Andor where like Andor was coming out and like I was so ready for Andor and I was like, dude, it feels like Andor takes forever. Like it's like multiple weeks, and obviously they did it way like quicker this time than what they did originally, but like, oh my god, you gotta wait a week so much, oh my god, and then it was done and I'm just like, oh fuck, we're done. Like there's nothing.
Yeah, I don't know why they like rushed it though, because it's like
They did it because of the way they did the like year gaps.
yeah, I get that, but at the same time, like it just sucked because now we don't have Star Wars forever. Like we could still be watching Andor right now.
Yeah, I don't know if that would be better though.
I don't know. It'd be like just keeping us like in the loop.
It did suck having to watch 3 in a row.
Well, to cover it, kind of.
Yeah. Came out Tuesday night. Had to have them done by Wednesday to record.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, I don't know. We don't know. Star Wars don't know. I also saw this thing saying, I guess we can add this to it. I saw this thing the other day saying Netflix wants to buy Star Wars.
You sent me
And
that,
I was
and I'm
like,
what does that even mean?
I don't know, but
Like, because like it's so intertwined with like Disney now. Like, how can you just buy like Lucasfilm? Like, I feel like
Maybe
like,
they-
to me,
maybe-
I feel like that'd
maybe-
be crazy. They'd have to tear down parks.
maybe they would purchase only George Lucas's part, and Disney like keeps everything they've done.
But what the fuck would that do?
I don't know.
That could just be another pathway of fuck up.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying. That like they have all the shit at the parks. They're talking about making new Star Wars shit. Like, I don't think that'll happen.
I don't
Netflix
think
have
so
to
either.
offer so much money, dude.
I think it would probably put Netflix out of business.
I mean, no.
I
If they
think so.
started pumping shit,
Well, it depends. Like, so if they can't, and the amount of money Disney would ask for Star Wars is probably,
I mean, dude, they bought it for like $4
and
billion.
I feel like they would want.
They'd want like 10 to 15
Right.
billion.
I don't know what Netflix could do to be like to make it better.
I mean, they would just
Netflix or Netflix
you want to talk
original.
about someone who would get you the Vader rated R? That's who would get it. To
That
you.
is true.
But it would also be on Netflix. So
I mean, also
would they
like
hire Hayden?
You say
knows?
You say Vader rated R. Like, I feel like Disney should do it. They just did fucking Deadpool and Wolverine, and how like that was and shit.
Yeah,
like,
but it was more rated R, like because of just like cussing and shit
Still,
like
though.
that. Like,
I mean, there's
like
violence.
Vader rated R, like he's not cussing, he's just snapping dudes in half.
I mean, fucking, they did that in Kenobi. They snapped that little kid's
I mean,
neck,
it's
and
fucking
fucking.
true.
Then they had to put viewer discretion after the next episode because Vader snaps the dude's neck. He's just killing people, and then he drags Obi-Wan in this fire pit. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Sorry about the last one. We'll advise you this time.
Yeah, like that one needed a viewer discretion. I was like sitting there, and I was like, oh shit. But yeah, I don't know. We don't know what's going on.
Dude, my biggest thing is they would make a Vader rated R, and it's not what it should be. The Vader rated R movie should be it should start with him remembering the Order 66 and killing. We should get scenes of Hayden killing people in the temple. I don't know if we need the fucking youngling one, but like we definitely
already have it.
But like, no, like,
Oh, you mean
killing them.
You mean in the room?
But then I think we should jump to him raiding the Jedi jail. I feel like that's the best way to do it. And you would get that, and then you would get him. There's a fight with Jocasta Nu. There's like scenes where he goes back to the temple where these Jedi are like trying to like.
I don't know if it would be more that or more like post Order 66 where he goes and hunts down Jedi, and it would just be him going on missions.
But that's what I'm saying. Well, that's the kickoff is like going to the jail, and then he starts doing these missions. But like, I don't think they would do that at all. I think they would legit just like make up all of the shit. Now Netflix, maybe they might do it.
Yeah,
with the source.
I
material.
don't think Netflix is going to do it.
Who owns that source material? I don't fucking know. Disney, technically.
I have no idea.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how they sell Star Wars, and like, do they sell parts of it? Like,
I feel like it would only be parts of it. I don't think Disney would give it completely up.
I mean, dude, they couldn't with the parks. Like, they'd have to just tear down the parks.
Yeah. I don't know, but yeah.
More news of I don't know the news.
Yeah.
We'll meet you back next week to tell you more about news that's not the right news. So, you got anything else?
Nope.
All right. Eat walkie talkies. Anyway,
there you go.
See you guys next week.